The vast majority of professional athletes today come from humble beginnings. This is partly the reason for their drive and focus to their sport. To be a professional athlete takes a level of dedication that most people aren't willing to commit to. Take, for example, NBA players. There's only 450 players in the NBA, and it takes a lot to stand out amongst the crowd. However, one player has been able to do just that. Kawhi Anthony Leonard was born on June 29, 1991 in Los Angeles, California. Mark Leonard is his father, and Kim Robertson is his mother. Leonard also has 4 elder sisters, one of which is the topic of our story today. Little is known about Kawhi's family life, but what we do know is that at a very young age, Kawhi's parents had a divorce, leading to the first obstacle Kawhi had to face. Lucky for Kawhi, his parents were always around for him. But it was his father who started his love for sports. When he started playing basketball and football, young Kawhi was a natural at both. However, it would be basketball that prevailed, and Kawhi would go on to play college ball at San Diego State University. However, not everything in Kawhi's life would be peaches and cream. Sadly, in 2008, his father was shot and killed. Kawhi, despite this tragedy, would still go on to play in a game that same evening. As stated before, Kawhi Leonard has 4 older sisters, one of which is Kamisha Williams. Standing at 6 foot 2 inches, Williams had a future in athletics, but due to circumstances, her life took a different turn. Williams has convictions for petty theft, grand theft, misappropriating lost property, grand theft auto, and attempted robbery. With a rap sheet this long, it was only a matter of time before Williams' life of crime caught up to her. On August 31, 2019, 84-year-old Assad and her husband of 59 years, 94-year-old Ioannis, were both driven by their daughter Mary to San Diego for a day trip. Seemingly a regular day, Mary dropped her parents off and waved them goodbye. According to the Riverside County Sheriff's Office, the Long Beach, California couple entered the casino just before 7:30 a.m. It was at this time Williams and an accomplice were leaving the casino when they spotted Mrs. Assad and her husband and noticed that she was carrying a bright pink purse. Video surveillance allegedly showed Williams and her accomplice trailing behind Mrs. Assad as the elderly woman entered the casino's bathroom at 7:28 a.m. Williams' accomplice followed Assad into the bathroom as Williams waited outside for a few seconds before also entering. A casino guest later stated that she went into the bathroom soon after and said she heard someone fall. At 7:32 a.m., Townsell is seen on camera briefly leaving the restroom, then about to head back in, when she saw a custodian walking toward the bathroom. Williams' accomplice bumped into the custodian to cut her off and distracted her by asking, "Oh, are you working here?" Williams exited, and the 2 women quickly left the casino. Mrs. Assad was found immediately after by the custodian and the casino guest who had been in the bathroom stall. The casino's security footage proved to be critical for identifying Williams and her accomplice. In addition to capturing the pair following Mrs. Assad into the bathroom, Williams was seen earlier going up to the casino's lost and found to reclaim her cell phone, where she had to show her identification and casino club player's card. The bright pink purse was never recovered. Riverside County Senior Deputy District Attorney Marcus Garrett determined during the trial that someone ripped the purse from Mrs. Assad's arm, leaving a deep laceration where the strap had been, and she was either pushed or fell and left on the bathroom floor bleeding profusely. She died at the hospital 4 days later. Williams had a history of committing crimes in casinos. Williams had been permanently banned from the Pachanga Casino after stealing a wallet in 2015, a casino official said. She was also banned from the Morongo Casino Resort and Spa in Cabazon and the San Manuel, now Yamava Casino in Highland, after ripping winning tickets out of victims' hands. Later in September, Williams was sentenced to life in prison without parole for the murder of Mrs. Assad. Kawhi Leonard has never commented on this situation.